Thanks. A massive shortage of school bus drivers nationwide is a problem these days. Some Northwest Arkansas students not able to get a bus ride to and from school because of it. 5 News reporter KATHRYN Gilker shows us the Springdale School District's transportation department calling it a crisis.
We've offered services in school districts across the nation that we were proud of. Now it has become a crisis.
The Springdale School District says they only have 63 bus drivers, which is even down from the start of the school year, and they need 115 drivers to make all 89 of their routes. Director of Transportation KONKIN says the driver shortage isn't a new problem, but it's continued to grow over the years.
The pandemic has turned it into a crisis, and I will say a crisis because our parents are the ones that are affected. If they have to work and they have to take those kids to school.
Rita Luttrell lives in Elm Springs and sees firsthand how bad the problem is because her neighbors go to work very early, leaving their kids home to catch the bus. She says when the bus doesn't come, like today, the kids come to her to drive them to school.
This has happened once every week that school's been going, but this week it happened 2 days in a row.
Luttrell wonders what is happening to kids who don't have someone else who can drive them to school.
I think it's a real problem. We're worried about kids being in school. We're worried about what they lost last year in learning from remote and quarantine and so forth. But now the kids, probably the ones that are most vulnerable to success, are the ones that aren't getting rides to school.
The Springdale School District says they are unable to run 7 or 8 routes every day because 8% of drivers will either call in sick or not be able to come in because of medical appointments. They say that more than 40% of their drivers are over the age of 65. KONKIN says a few years ago the district ran 123 routes, and they've grown even more since then. But they've been able to get it down to 89 routes because they switched to a tier-timed system. This means each driver has an elementary run, middle school run, and a junior high or high school run, all without any time between pickups and drop-offs. He says when they find out they can't run a route, parents are notified by way of their principals.
I've come in the office and route coordinator crying. We're all just about in tears here to get these because we love kids. We want the best thing for students. So it is very disheartening to have to call and say your bus is canceled. Or what if a child does not get the information and is at a bus stop?
In Springdale, covering news where you live, KATHRYN Gilker, 5 News.
Really, the bus driver shortage can be felt all across Northwest Arkansas. Bentonville and Fayetteville say they both are in need of drivers. All interested candidates are encouraged to apply immediately.